guys, and welcome back to the abandoned town. No, this is the creative vehicle world that we've been working on for the past few weeks. Today we're going to work on a transport vehicle, but this time transporting peoples. I haven't actually practiced making this, but what we're going to work on is a London-style double-decker bus, open top, of course. And we're going to do it right here next to the sheep, possibly. Actually, well, next to the sheep, but a little bit further away, because it's going to be loud as hell. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, like we do in most of our builds, we want to work out the dimensions, make sure the front of it is an odd number, of course, that is even. Maybe we'll start by here. Double-decker bus is kind of thin at the front, in my opinion. Well, thin at the bottom layer. So we're going to do it like this. Lovely, and then we'll come, say, about this far here. That's a placeholder. This is where the engine is going to go. And the old school London buses have access on front and back. I haven't been to London in a few years, so I haven't actually seen... they've got modern equivalents of them now, but there's usually an access by here. Let's just bring this along. And then there's usually access right by here too. So let's just do it by here. Lovely jubbly. Let's just fill this along here. So that is the dimensions right there. I'm not going to do it block specific and tell you measurements, of course, because time set 0. Because I'm just making it on the fly. As long as the front side here is an odd number, of course. Right by here, so this is the middle block, and then, you know, just give it a bit of a nice bit of a width on here, and then you can imagine if the driver is sat here, the head room would be like that for the next floor of the bus. So let's just pad that in. This is going to be a wooden floor in time to come, by the way. I'm just filling it out just so I can get dimensions. There's no point going overboard with details and something like this so earlier on, especially if you haven't pre-built it before. You want to make sure that you know exactly the proportions. I think that's kind of cool, but I think if we put the tires here and tires here, there's going to be a door here. So there's going to be tires there, there. There's going to be a door there. Okay, so this needs to move over. Okay, cool. So this is the front door. This is the back door to get off here. This is where the tires are going to go there. Tires are going to go here also. So let's just bring this off the ground a little bit. That is fine. This needs to come up here. Okay, so there's going to be windows here. There's going to be windows here. And here, there's plenty of room for windows right there. So the headroom needs to go up a little bit here. Anyway, guys, how are you doing? Christmas is coming up quite soon. I've been doing my Christmas shopping really early, actually, because this time of year, I kind of always underestimate how much money I need for my Christmas things, and I always have a little bit of money left over, as I think, anyway, and I end up spending it on myself, because why not treat yourself at this time of year? And I end up spending too much money on myself, and having to borrow money to look after everyone else off my parents, and then in the new year having to sort of help give the money back to my parents. That's what happens every time. It's a little bit frustrating, really, but this year I've done it all early. I made sure that I've got everyone their presents, and I'm officially skint, but who cares, because everyone's going to be happy this year because I've looked after them, put them first, as you should do. I've already got my dad his gift. That was a laptop, actually. He said he didn't want anything overboard, so I bought this laptop called a Go Clever. And it was like less than £100, and I was like, yeah, that'll do. And I tested it out. It's running the Android operating system too, so that's really easy. Give my dad a crash course on it, and yeah, you can have that as an early Christmas gift, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go with coal blocks for the floor too. So let's just grab some of these, not for the floor, for their For the ties, of course, I think coal blocks look a lot more rubbery, actually. So I think they're a hell of a lot more fitting. There we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put like a rim under here too. So it looks like the bus is not too far off the ground. It would be kind of cool if we could have like half slab hardened clay, because you could do like so many awesome adjustments. Is that correct? No, that needs to go here. No, it doesn't. That needs to go back. We'll fill that in. And then what they usually have here, let's just grab a fence. Yep, they'll just chuck it on the floor. Oh, damn. And then what they usually have is something like that right by here. Can we go with a half slab here? Possibly. And can we do that? That's not bad. And then this is where they jump on the back of the bus, really. So let's pad this floor out here. We'll work on the cockpit later. It's that time of day again when I'm recording and my family are out, but usually as soon as I turn the mic on, everyone starts arriving home. It's really, really frustrating sometimes. That's what happens when you live in a full house. There's 4 people who live in this house. I should really consider moving out soon. I've done it before. I've done it twice, and it can be a bit of a frustrating time. Maybe we can do this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So we got the top layer. We'll probably remove this by here. I would like to use a different material for this, for the top side here, but you can't really get much pattern out of... Well, you can get more patterns out of other blocks, but London buses are red, of course, so we're going to have to stick with a red theme. So this overall design may be quite lacking in detail, but that's just totally out of my own control, that is. Unfortunately, I've placed this block wrong. So what we're going to do, we're going to mirror the other side. There does not need to be a door, but there. Let's pad this along. Bring that down here. Fill that. And hey presto, so there is the bottom floor of the bus. Okay, so let's start building on the details on here. We want to grab ourselves a ladder. And then we want to put it right there, because that's where the grill is going to be. We want to put these on the wheels. Like so. Same on the other side. Awesome, let's get some quartz stairs. Let's get rid of this carpet and that. We don't need that. That's a quartz slab. That's a stair. Okay, little jump cut. My mum decided to just start talking to me randomly. Mum, I'm recording a moment. I'll speak to you in 10 minutes, okay? Okay. And then she'll come back like straight away and start talking again. I'm like, but please, I'm trying to record. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this is going to be a door. The cockpit for the driver is going to be right by here. And then we'll do the passenger seats out of quartz too. Like so. And here. And another one here. And here. It's pretty nice. Let's mirror this on top. Run into a slight problem there, but we can just do this. We can have lowered seats up here. I guess this is kind of like a tour bus. I need these ridges to be a little bit higher, so we could use some half slabs of some sort there. Oh, we need a stairwell at the back too. Like here. We may have to go with ladders on this one. I don't really want to, but they have a spiral staircase, you see, so that if I was to put a spiral staircase there, I would have to totally make the entire design a lot bigger. Can I put signs on there? No, but we can do it on here, of course. So we're down here. Just make sure everyone is tucked into their seat nicely. Bravo, dear sir. This is coming along really nice. Okay, let's get some lamps, of course. Let's go with the old redstone lamps to put in the front. One here and one here. I'm thinking about having like a slight overhang here. I don't think it's going to work though. It's really, really too far out. That is a lot. That's really far out. Maybe here. That kind of works. That kind of works. Okay. Ooh. What else do we need? Okay, you want to put some here. Redstone lamps in here. Very nice. And iron blocks for the wheels. Okay, I had to do another jump cut. My mum kind of started calling me up the stairs again. Okay, so I've done some small adjustments here. At the front here, I've made this sort of rise, and I sort of bulged it out at the front here. And this is where you actually get the bus number on. So we'll just do this, and we'll call this, like, we'll call it the, and then sort of like a hash, the number 75. There we go. And then around, we want to put some advertising space on here too. So what I'm going to do is just put some signs like so. And we're going to run this all the way along the sides of the bus. As you can see, I've been experimenting with glass, and I think the white glass, whoops, really does work out nice on here as well. So we'll just bring that all the way to here. So what I'm going to do is fill these windows in with glass. Like that. That's pretty awesome. We might change the height for these windows to a single one like that. Yeah, let's do that. Whoops. Ding ding. Very nice. And around the back here, I've lifted it up too. So it sort of almost simulates the front, but there's no bulge at the back. It just goes straight up. And yeah, let's change these windows here as well. That and that. I think this is looking pretty awesome now. That is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's put some doors on the bus. I'm going to put one door here. And then these doors here can be inset a little bit, because this is kind of like, if you like think of old style London buses, you always usually get some straggler holding onto this pole where there's no more seating on the bus. That's kind of what comes to mind when I think of London buses anyway. So let's continue on with the advertising board. You can obviously write stuff along here if you want to, if this is on the server. If you've got any shops you want to sponsor, you could possibly write them on the side of the bus. That would be pretty sweet. Like so. Okay, let's take an overview of this. That is not too bad. That is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's strictly an old school London bus, but if you see the modern sort of stage coaches, no, they're not stage, the two-story modern London ones, they definitely have this sort of feel going on here. What we want to do is put the mirrors on the bus like so. Something else I was gonna do is put some fence posts along here. Let's see what this looks like. Nah, just stay away from that. That's kind of, it's making it look more like a farm vehicle or something. Too much wood. Let's get this glass pane off the floor. It's starting to be a pain. Okay, let's jump in here. This is pretty awesome. And usually, let's get some pictures. Or paintings, actually. Usually you get some advertising on the inside too. So maybe we can, whoops, put some small paintings here. If it'll let me have them, of course. You know where it's like putting paintings down in Minecraft. It is a frustrating job. Just a tiny painting, please. Yes, and one by here. There we go. So we got the onboard advertising. Let's go to redstone. Let's get the lever or lever. So we call it in the UK. Let's put it there. No, actually, we'll do what I've noticed Corrales doing, and then we need to get a disc. Like so. And then this can represent the steering wheel quite well. Okay, we need some glass for the front. We're going to have to go with a full glass blocks, but we'll go with a standard. We'll go with a standard glass. Just fill that in like so, and I think that's pretty smexy. That does the job really, really well. So, kind of what I've learned today, I've learned quite a bit because I've never built one of these before, and it's just something I really wanted to put out there on the channel, part of the series. Obviously, make sure you keep the front face and the back face an odd number, and then the width of it can pretty much be as however you want it, however feels necessary, however feels correct to you. But this is definitely nice. I think I might get rid of these though. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. But anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next time for some more creative building with the juicy pixel of love. Let's get rid of that, and let's get ready to take a thumbnail. Whoops. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it, you little pervert. Okay, and let's take a nice photo of this. For the thumbnail, of course. And snap. And there we go. On that note, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next time. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay on top of the content. And I shall be seeing you soon. So peace out.